I have just memories that people are queuing. I think they are sleeping in front of the ticket counters to get a ticket for Perth Lowry, and I think that was the greatest moment. It was much more important to succeed or to make a result.
Last 3 minutes I scored a winner in the finals. That's unbelievable, man.
28,000, the NSL's second biggest ever, packed the WACA ground last night as the Glory marched on to next week's preliminary final.
The WACA was a really big one, and that was against Marconi. And we did a really big show there. There was 300 dancers out on the field. The crowd was really, really buzzing on that one. And we had some really good boys out there in the field when we won.
To win a match at a capacity crowd, WACA Stadium, and it was a tough match. Players was very, very hard.
Looking for some help, far post to deep. Off they go.
And finally, we made it, you know. We won the match. I was so happy. And I saw this beautiful police officer, and I had to kiss her, you know. And next day at Carrying Up Shopping Center, a young boy, 9 years old, he pointed the finger to me and said, Mom, look, that's a coach who kissed the cop. It means, you know, nice memories.
It was seen as a benchmark in Australian soccer and the biggest moment in the lives of Perth's sporting public.
I will never forget, there was a lady they announced in your newspaper, Western Australian, you know, I'm looking for a husband, but he has to deliver 2 tickets for the grand final.
It was Perth striker Bobby Despotovsky who struck with his side's first opportunity.
Yes! Bobby Despotovsky!
2-0 before the break, and Wollongong's intercontinental journey appeared to be over.
Milicevic!
Troy Halpin provided Jamie Harnwell with the killer blow.
Oh, my word! Jamie Harnwell, he's a specialist at those.
A game that looked dead at half-time was still brimming with life. The Wolves completing an amazing second-half fight-back. When the winning moment arrived, you could hear a pin drop. The Perth crowd stunned, Wollongong clinching their first ever title.
Maybe I would give the players a glass of champagne in halftime, because our chairmen, they put bottles of champagne in the changing room because it was clear we are the champions with 3-0 up, and maybe today I would give him a glass of champagne, you know, to make it more easy.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed, you know, they lost the grand final against Wollongong when they were 3-0 up. I actually really enjoyed that atmosphere. That was, to me, being as a kid, I was like, wow, this is crazy, do you know what I mean? Filling out, it was at Subiaco, filling out Subiaco. And I was like, this is crazy, like, you know, for a sport which wasn't really as recognised as it is now, and to fill out Subiaco like it did, even though they lost the game, that left a massive impression on me.
We did play in the grand final against Olympic at Subiaco, and we lost 1-0. Right, so then we got the tag of chokers, and that played on everyone's mind. So leading into the first final, we won the following season. Leading up to that game, we had very much in mind, and even the players felt the pressure of, you know, we could not lose a third grand final.
The one biggest moment I think was when, after losing 2 grand finals, we managed to win the third one at home. So I think that was the cherished moment after, like I said, losing 2.
A full house here at Subiaco Oval, the NSL Grand Final coming up, the Perth Glory and the Olympic Sharks.
Joyful strains and bid us sing, advance Australia fair.
Taka has come forward, as has Hardwell, who's attacking the ball now, and he puts the Glory into the lead. As yet. Oh, that's a brilliant run by Miller. Here is Murray. Perth Glory are the NSL champions. glory is as glory does.
Mate, I'll tell you what, I was going to hang myself if we didn't win that one today.
I think the boys deserved it. We played well all year. We got robbed of the major championship now. We won it, but it's fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Perth Glory Grand Final champions.
Sense of relief, a sense of accomplishment after obviously a couple of setbacks that we did have, and after dominating, well, we felt we dominated that league for a few years, and it was sort of I suppose rewards for all our hard work and determination.
So obviously there's a lot of relief and joy when we won the grand final, and I think again that set us up to go on and win the second year.
I definitely was a Glory fan. Watched all the NSL finals back in the day, and then you go have a kick after the final. But yeah, Glory fan. So it's great to play at a club that you looked up for when you were younger.
I mean, you've got to mention the back-to-back championships that we won, and particularly the second one that we won. And what a lot of people don't seem to remember, that season, our rivals Parramatta had beaten us 3 times.
Well, look, Glory, Gorilla and I have been having a bit of a think about our favourite Perth Glory moments over the last 20 years. For me, it's not a difficult one, really. It's the 2003-04 NSL Grand Final, which was my first Grand Final as a caller for SBS in those days. And Glory, as you will no doubt remember, defeated Parramatta Power by 1-0 in pretty horrible conditions.
27 years in the making, and a final farewell to the NSL. But the send-off was in danger of being washed away. Mistakes were rife across the park, but when the most prolific striker in the league's history is left unmarked on the 6-yard line, you'd bet your house on him scoring. But 19 minutes was never going to be enough for the NSL's final. Maury missing 1 is a miracle, but this was a truly golden fumble in extra time. Moments later, Frogger leapt into another goal-scoring position, only for super sub Nick Merger to cover himself in glory.
Perth Glory are the champions! For a second time, Nicky Merger sent on with a specific. He's finished terrific, and for Perth this season, he has been prolific.
But my mate standing beside me, we're jumping up and down, screaming, and he's going, "Come on, calm down, we've got 7 minutes to go." I said, "Mate, you're an idiot. Game's over. Golden goal." It was a great memory, great celebration.
We are the champions! We are the champions! We are the champions! We are the champions! We are the champions!
I agree that last year's grand final win was good, but tonight was better.
It wasn't probably the greatest game, spoiled by the weather, but Glory showed all their quality, and Nick Merger lashed home the last goal of the old domestic competition. A great day because, of course, it gave Glory back-to-back NSL titles, and we're still waiting for those days to recur, but I'm sure they will pretty soon. Happy anniversary, Perth. You reckon that's a good enough story, Gorilla? Yep.